It's Susan Smith with StampCreatively. I'm live. It's noon. I'm pulling it up on my iPad so I can kind of sort of see what you see in case I need to adjust anything, because it's really hard to adjust anything if I can't see it. Let's see if it's got me on. It's got last week's. I can see my jacket. Okay, so I all of a sudden got really hot. Probably because I get nervous because I want this all to work. I don't like being the person that can't get it right. And that's what I feel like sometimes. Like it's never quite right. Okay, so I can't see, it's not showing me anything. My friend technology, let me go around. Oh, wait, there I am. Oh, you saw a lot of a close-up shirt. I know for sure I need to step back because I saw a spot on that shirt. Karen Oster, now you can see my face. I'm back farther. Who knew? Well, maybe not. Maybe you still can't see my face. There, I tilted it. Who knew? Martha! Your sister was here the other day. She says Jim's doing much better. Okay, so now you can see me. I'm still sweating. I've turned on my fan behind me. It's a little cooler in Indiana today, so I was good. Okay, now you can see me, Karen, can't you? Yay! Facebook Live is my friend, not. So I rearranged my studio this weekend and tried to set this up all a little bit different so I would do it better. Again, technology. So, Martha, Susan said you're coming to my house in October. I'm already excited about it. So I'm in Indiana too. I'm in Mooresville, Indiana. I am south of Indianapolis. The sun's shining, it's a beautiful day, and I have stuff to show you. So enough of looking at me, I'd rather not. Let's turn this camera down, and I have lots and lots to show you. I'm excited. So I had camp this weekend. Oh, it's got it upside down. Let me see if I can switch it. Look at me. Let's see if that does it. I got some new equipment, so I'm hoping, yay! Okay, I got some new stuff to try to make it, sometimes I feel like all I do is make it hard on myself. So here are my projects from camp. This is one of them. I had done these samples. This I got in a swap. This I made before. This is what they made at camp. And so there's a couple of different versions of it that I will show you. We did one with the happy birthday down here, and it opens up with the butterflies. And then depending on the designer series paper that you picked, you might want to put your happy birthday on the inside. And then this one, I put the butterfly on the other side. So if you like these videos, please go back and watch them. They are on my YouTube channel. Okay, so those are on my YouTube. This one we did at camp, and I did it with the 2023-2025 in colors. And we made a card with a cute little pocket in it so that it's looks like for graduation. So I thought that was cute. So this is your little graduation card. And then in the video I did, I switched up the colors and used the new in colors. Is that not cute? So one of the ladies was, and I used one of the new folders. One of the ladies came to camp, and always have a lot of samples, and she was looking at the samples and she said, oh my gosh, I love the stand-up cards. And I said, we're doing one. And so she said, oh, I'm going to do that one first. So she did it, and then she went to stand it up, and she had adhesived the back of this to the card. So it didn't stand up. She was so mad. I felt bad for her. I told her she could do it again, but she said, no, she'll remember. Okay, so that was one. And then I'm doing a class with this pretty nature, spotlight on nature. It comes with the dies and the stamp set. This is what I've done with it so far. In my class, the details are going to be on my blog in the next couple of days. But if you sign up for the class, you will order the Spotlight on Nature dies, the bundle, and these gems. And then I will send you projects to create, and it won't be any, the projects that you're going to see are going to be different than what I'm showing you right now. So there's one. This is the one my team picked to do at a team meeting because they liked this one. There's this one. Can you see the shimmer on that? And I have videos for these, so if you watch my videos, you've seen these. This is the difference between the Summer Splash and the Shy Shamrock. Because they're so close, I wanted to do a card with both so you could see the difference in the color. Here's another one, and I love this is an eyelet folder. The front of this is embossed in crystal clear. This is just simple stamped. But this is the one they had a hard time deciding between the two. I let them choose. I'm nice like that. So they had a hard time deciding which colors they wanted. It was funny, I finally just cut both colors and said you could pick. So this was one of my stamp cards. I used this is all online exclusive. It's the Meandering Meadows and then the Sweetly Scripted. This is an online exclusive ribbon, and they made this at camp. So I wanted to mix it up and not do the exact same thing. It was kind of like this one I did at camp, this one I mixed up so you could see it a little bit differently. So this one I'm gonna mix up a little bit, and I'll show you what I'm gonna use. Okay, so in the new catalog, we have these Thoughtful Journey, Memories and More, that look like this. Look how pretty that is. There's always something on the other side. They're two-sided cards. And then there are the bigger ones. And then they have words on the back. Beautiful colors. So I open this package, and this is how I store them. So you can see kind of how I do that. So I'm going to put this in here. And then I'm going to take this. And I'm going to cut it out. And so I always cut out this top part because this is the colors that I can read. And then I attach it down here with the barcode so I know, like I know how many sheets are in here. And I know the item number, and I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, the way I have all of this positioned, now that I'm up closer and I'm not back as far, I can't see any comments, so I will comment later. If you're making comments, I apologize that I can't see them. And I'll readjust that. I'll put my iPad on the other side or something so I can see it. Then I'm gonna slide it right in there, and then I know where those are. And then I have a box that they sit in like this, so I can get them out. So this is the Thoughtful Journey DSP. It's a 6x6. It looks a lot like the Meandering Meadow. It's gonna go in here when I'm done, but I'm not gonna make you watch me do that twice. So this is the papers that are in here. Look how pretty that is. So when you get a Designer Series paper pack like this, you get 4 of each sheet. So here's this 4 in the back. Those beautiful colors. The colors are so pretty. So the card I did for camp, I took the 6x6 and cut it in 3x3. And any part of this paper works. It's so pretty. And I'll tell you the colors here in just a second. I mean, you can kind of see all the colors that are in it, but I want to be able to, come on paper. Ooh. And then this is the last one. And the colors I love because it has so many. It's Blackberry Bliss, Boho Blue, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pool Party, Pretty and Peacock, and Wild Wheat. I mean, we are a partial pie company because we have peach pie, pecan pie, and pumpkin pie, right? We need a cake color. I like cake. Okay, so what I decided to do, again with this card, I took the Night of Navy, I took a Garden Green, I ran it through the embossing folder. Can you see the texture? I took my 3x3 square. I used the gems that are online exclusive, those little dragonflies and birds. And then I took my words and stamped around across the bottom. Okay, so with this card, what I'm switching up is I chose this designer series paper. I love the thistles. I've got Lost Lagoon cardstock. I have Pretty Peacock run through the new eyelet folder. And then you guys have to help me decide whether we're going to use the peach pie or the fresh freesia. And then for the ribbon, I'm using this, which is the Pretty Peacock Gold ribbon. Okay. So you're going to have to help me pick the cardstock. So be thinking what your favorite is. So again, what I did with this was I cut it 3x3. And then I have all of these designs. Yeah. Maybe it goes this way. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, so then I have to pick which one to use. I like them all. I think I'm gonna choose this one. So now I'm gonna take my Lost Lagoon, fold it in half, and use one of my bone folders. Oh, I've lost my charm. I have to get that back. I love the Wonder Basement has charms, and I love the charms on my bone folder. Then I took my eyelet 3D and the Pretty Peacock, and I could put that on just like this on the front, but I really like the idea of cutting it so you could see more of that Lost Lagoon underneath. So I'm gonna bring back my trusty cutter. I love my cutter. I have some left-handed people and they say this is a right-handed cutter. I didn't know there was such a thing. I think they just do that just to mess with me. So I'm gonna cut mine 1 1/4. I think they just like to mess with me. Make me think that right and left-hand people can't do the same thing. They're always like, I can't do that. That's a right-handed thing. I'm like, I don't even know what you just said. Okay. So now you can do this either way. You can either put one down and put the two beside it, or a lot of times what I like to do is put my two sides on and then center this one. So I'm going to put some seal down the bottom, make sure. And I love these two colors together. So again, I'm Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock. The piece that I cut, the peacock piece, was 4 by 5 1/4. In case I didn't say that. Look, I got a pink mat that's down. I love my glass mat. That's what I stamp on the most, but I couldn't get rid of the weird glare. So I just decided to do it this way. Okay, now here's the big decision. Do I want it on this or this? Do you have a vote? Now wait a minute, let me see if I can see. Do you have a vote of which one I should use? Okay, no one's voting, you're not being helpful. Come on, friends. Okay, I think, I don't know. This is really hard. I think I like this one. I'm gonna go with the pecan pie, or the pumpkin peach pie. Now that I commented on all of our pies, I'm on the pie struggle bus. Okay, so I've got that on there. Now I want to stamp my words. I'm going to stamp them in Pretty Peacock. On this one, I used the Speedy Recovery. On this one, I'm going to use the Happy Birthday. I'm going to slide this right under here because I know I'm going to go over the edges. Oh, look how pretty that is. Gosh, I like that. Now I'm going to add my ribbon. This feels so nice. It's going to make a beautiful bow. And then when I add my dragonflies and birds, it's going to bring out that gold. I swear, I can't. I'm going to have to figure out how to see comments. I didn't think about that when I set this all up. I thought it was so smart. Not yet. I'll still work on my smart. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the front. I think I'm going to tear this bottom. Instead of cutting it, I want to tear it. And that's what's nice about our cardstock is you don't get the white in the center. You get to see that peach. Well, what did I do to the back of this cardstock? Who knows, right? Okay. Oh, I like it. Okay, now then we're going to add, there's two birds. There's a swooping bird. Look at that. There's another one. And I think I should have a dragonfly just because I can. A dragonfly, let's put it down here. Okay, so I feel like I have two completely different looks with the same thing. My campers are going to say, wait a minute. Will you do this one at camp next time? Because this is so pretty. This is beautiful paper. Again, friends, thanks for joining me. I love doing online exclusive. So this is online exclusive, new catalog, online exclusive. If you don't have a catalog, let me know. I'm going to flip this around so I'm not upside down. We're going to see if I can do this. And oh gosh, that is just a lot. I've got a little glow on my head. I'm a little bit crooked. Let's see if I can straighten that up. Nope, it's going to go that way. I have to straighten this little thing. Again, new setup. I'm trying to embrace the new. You can see my barn door, my setup behind here. I've rearranged my stamp pads. Okay, let me tilt this so you can see. So I rearranged these, and this was while we were on our trip. We had, the last trip we went on to Houston, we had a discussion about how everyone stores these. We use the same system, but they do them different. So this is done where I have 3 stamp pads. The markers are here. And then under here are the blends that go with those 3 stamp pads. So that's how I set this up. That way I can see a little bit better where my blends are because I had a tendency to hodgepodge them all together. And I didn't like that as much as I like this. So I like this. Of course, here's my fan because I'm always hot, especially when I'm talking to you. There's my family, all my people. And then, I don't know about you, but I occasionally save like random little stamps. That's one of my favorites. So that's my wall and my people. You can't see them all, but they're all up there. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll set it up so I can see questions better. Thanks for joining me. Gosh, I hope you have a great day. I'm going to tip this down because if I don't, when I post it, it's always some weird picture of me, which I hate with my whole heart. I want it to be something better than that. So there you go. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I will be back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.